to the blue corner, Josh Koser.
The hometown boy, the dozer, Josh Koser, making his professional MMA debut after a 16-fight amateur career.
And this is the first professional fight on the card tonight, and only the professional fight on the card tonight. So expected to see 5-minute rounds as well as ground and pounds, knees to the head, elbows as well. So
that's right, full rules. This is the first, not only the only pro fight tonight, this is the first time we've ever had a pro fight on the Jesse Wable Amateur Series. They made an exception because, one, Jesse and Josh are old school friends, but more importantly, this is Josh's backyard. He brings a lot of people to the yard, and everybody likes watching him fight. He is one of the most exciting fighters in the NFC. Josh the Dozer Koser, cornered by three of the best, Phil Gentry, Pat Barger, and the guy you just heard on the mic earlier tonight, Zach Cooper.
And his opponent, stepping into the red corner, Walter Flores.
The always game, Walter Flores. No stranger here to the NFC cage. Walter Flores coming in with a 1-5 record, but a tough customer. Walter, the crafty veteran, 34 years old. He stands 5'8". Also fighting out of ATT Lima. Two very well-rounded fighters, a pair of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belts, two guys that can and will absolutely stand in the pocket and throw. Looking forward to this one. There's a reason that they made an exception and put this professional fight on an all-amateur card.
And an epic walkout song. I love this walkout song.
Really good pair of walkout songs, both guys. You had the battling champs of ATT and SBG. Despite this being Josh's first professional fight, he actually has more experience because of his long tenured amateur career.
And that's actually a big advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this professional mixed martial arts contest is 3 5-minute rounds in the NFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this 31-year-old is making his professional debut. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 146.2 pounds. Fighting out of Beaufort, Georgia, representing SBG Beaufort, Josh the Dozer Koser. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this 34-year-old is a 6-fight veteran. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 146.8 pounds. Fighting out of Duluth, Georgia, representing ATT Lima, Walter Flores. Our referee in charge of the action, Blake Lucas.
Here we go, professional mixed martial arts action. As JT said, 5-minute rounds. Wow, despite that, no time wasted by Walter Flores.
It doesn't seem like we're going to meet the 5 minutes with this start.
Be interested to see these exchanges here on the fences. Walter is the naturally just a little bit thicker fighter here. But Josh Koser very good in these situations. Up against the cage, he is, as he would describe himself, very grimy. He likes this dirty boxing cage work.
And see, this is where the 16 amateur fights come in, because a lot of guys, especially in MMA, they tend to go pro way sooner. But with the 16 amateur fights, what it is allows him to get a lot comfortable inside of the ring. And so when he's there for his professional debut, he won't be too gun-shy or too timid.
Yeah, Koser is a crafty veteran. He comes to fight every time.
And beautiful knees to the body.
As does Walter Flores. I mean, we saw it right off the bat. As soon as the bell rang, he immediately took the center of that cage. Koser, no stranger to this position, getting in a lot of work along the cage with coaches Phil Gentry and Zach Cooper.
Beautiful one, too.
Walter Flores certainly not afraid to let the hands go. You see some good hand speed as he puts the combinations together.
Beautiful short hook.
Here we see Flores back in this position. This much more tiring from the person trying for the takedown than it is to defend it.
Oh, beautiful short elbow on the break. Beautiful short elbow.
That's what you get in the pros that you don't in the amateurs. The danger in those elbows, not even so much the impact, is their ability to cut. Now it's Josh Koser securing the takedown.
And the crowd goes wild.
Josh is a hometown boy, very popular in this, as you can hear with the crowd.
Seems like he's looking for a front choke.
Josh got a very good guillotine. He can hit it from all kinds of angles, and including positions where you don't think it's fully locked in. Josh pulling guard into the guillotine, a risky move. But he's gotten finishes here before. It doesn't look like it's fully sunk in. And Flores is going to get out. The risk of pulling that is that now you find yourself with your back on the ground.
Watch the up kick.
Up kick.
Walter doing a good job controlling the ankles, preventing the threat of that up kick. You see him, he's a veteran, he's very aware.
Oh,
Koser says, I'll sneak one in anyway.
There we go.
Good technical get up by Koser.
A little risky on the get up. Great teep up the middle. It was a miss, but hey.
I love that technique Josh just did, just putting the hand in the chest and clearing space. Flores a really good lead hook. He's got a good snap, keeps the elbow high.
Good body kick.
Now it's Koser pressuring up against the cage, and Flores with that wizard position. We've got 1 minute left in the first round.
Beautiful knees to the body. He's landed a couple of them so far. Look for that short elbow on the escape as well. He did it last time. He might even do it again. Now it's Josh back to the cage.
Both guys battling for those underhooks. We got 30 seconds left.
Short uppercut, beautiful hook.
See Flores with more of that Thai-style cross frame there with a leg.
There we go. Beautiful combination, my gosh. Body, body, head. And a great exchange from Flores as well. Oh, inside kick. That hurt. It was loud. You heard it, bud?
Really good first round. Both guys absolutely came to fight. Some good moments from both fighters. Here we go back. See Flores with a good counter jab. And Josh working his way into that uppercut. That could be one of those rounds that's a little hard to score. Both guys had their moments. What would you think, JT? How would you side that?
I was just thinking the same thing. It's definitely really hard to score. I'm going to leave this one to the judges for that first round.
Yeah, that one very close. That one might end up, that submission attempt certainly counts. Josh had a good guillotine attempt. Might put him over the top, but very close.
However, with all the cage fighting, Flores really had him on the cage way more. So.
Round number 2.
You see Josh took a big shot to the left eye. You'll see it when the camera hits him. Some swelling under that left eye, already starting to mouse up.
Yeah, just a little Mickey Mouse on the eye. He can still see perfectly fine.
Yeah, always better under the eye than over it.
Exactly. One thing I will say, they do sit there and trade. They're not shying away from the punches.
Well, that's one of the things you really see more in the pro ranks versus amateur is the distance control. So many times tonight we've seen fighters on the outside lunging into their strikes. These guys are right at the end of their jab. It's going to result in more active rounds, more crisp striking. Good exchange there. Flores stays very busy, constantly moving, pawing with that lead jab. Good lead hook from Josh Koser. Narrowly missing that knee.
Oh, beautiful cross coming in with Flores.
Flores coming back.
But Flores, what he does is he puts his hands a little low when he backs out with his chin height. Oh, beautiful uppercut from Flores.
Yeah, Walter constantly moving his head side to side, up and down. That's what allowed him to hit that lead uppercut. Much harder to figure out where he's going with those strikes.
Oh, fake knee. Come over the top, faking it. He does have a traditional Thai style as well. You can tell when his stance is a little bit more squared. When he's throwing that jab's really long. Good body size.
Josh going low to the calf.
Oh, and return with the kick as well. He must be seeing something because he's faking with that knee a couple of times now. Oh.
Josh fading low, going over the top. Very heavy hips here. If Josh can't find a takedown, he should abandon this altogether. You'll burn a lot of energy trying to lift a...
There we go. He didn't waste too much energy. Perfect.
One of the things I've always really liked about Josh's fighting styles, how he keeps that guard high, right? Fundamental defense. Keeps his hands high, uses the forearms to block a lot of shots.
Just got knocked by some sweat here.
Oh, that's going to happen. We've sweat, blood. Need a poncho sitting over here.
Oh,
good right hand for Flores. Good counter left by Josh Koser. Coming in, shelling up with that high guard. Another one and a good return. Both guys landing with some clean shots.
Walter's really sticking out that jab. And he's switching stances as well. Oh.
What you're seeing here is really Josh, the more aggressive fighter in terms of ring control, but Walter far more active with the hands. Constant volume, as Josh has found a home for that lead hook several times now. Just look at the composure compared to some of the amateurs we saw earlier.
Exactly.
How relaxed they look.
Josh was like, okay, I'm just going to take a nice break and breathe. However, he did catch an elbow right there, but he blocked the other 2 shots. So his defense is very good for him.
Walter, good job of firing off the break.
Good 1-2. Big swing and a miss for an uppercut from Josh. A little showmanship right there. A little showboating.
As you said earlier in a previous fight, I'd like to see when Walter circles out, Josh used the big hook liner kick to stop the opponent. He's going to circle right into it. Takedown attempt from Koser. And he lands it.
He definitely lands it. However,
Flores able to reverse.
Back up, right back on the feet. And Flores going on with his combination.
Walter always fires on that break. Very good fundamental skill to have. Every time they come off a clinch or a takedown, he's firing
And
hands.
that's experience. That is experience.
Second round in the books. Another good one.
That was, I think that was more harder to tell than the first one.
Wow, yeah, this has been 10 really good moments of action.
I'm glad I'm not a judge
Remember,
tonight.
here at Tanner, we have multiple places where you can grab yourself an alcoholic beverage. We got bars located all throughout the venue. Grab yourself something to drink for you and a friend next to you. We also have available here at Tanner Grill Ale House. Tomorrow we will be showing the UGA Tennessee game beginning at 3:30 here and only here at Tannery Row Ale House.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. That was a tough round. I think I would have to give that one to Flores. Both guys landed some good shots. I felt like Flores, if you were to count up significant strikes, probably landed a few more. But again, very close. I mean, both rounds, neither guy really having significant control for extended periods of time.
I will say Flores is using his range much better because he's really hitting Josh at the end of his jab. As you see the mouth on Josh's eyes get a little bigger.
Y'all make some noise for your third and final round.
Final frame of this pro MMA bout. Both guys still looking really good. Obviously put in a lot of time and very good condition.
If you see their face, they both look focused. So that you can tell that they're both very into the fight. They're both still trying to win. And that's what I like to see from fighters. Beautiful. Especially when it's a close fight like this, you know.
Good leg kick from Flores. A lot of his leg kicks have been mostly foot. That one was all shin. Koser returns one in kind. We saw Koser get finished with leg kicks once right here in this building against Malcolm Wellmaker. Just some absolutely vicious leg kicks until he couldn't stand anymore.
People have to understand leg kicks, they will take you. I mean, it's just like a car. You cannot move a car if you don't have any wheels. And so you take away those wheels, they can't do anything.
It's brutal. And sometimes the adrenaline will mask the pain, but eventually you just can't stand.
Exactly. Because it only masks the pain for until the action stops. And the action stops in that long minute that you got. That minute tends to be too long sometimes.
Sometimes you go put that foot down and it's just not there. You see these calf kicks, which thankfully hasn't happened to me before, where they just lose the feeling in their foot and they can't stand.
You see Walter's going for the takedown. Josh is defending it very well.
What Josh is doing, we were talking about this earlier in Travell Miller fight. He's turned his body sideways, giving himself better leverage points, making it harder for Flores to take him down.
Both traded knees.
First high kick of the fight.
We're 12 minutes in and only one high kick.
Well, both good grapple. I think both guys respect each other's grappling, are being very cautious with the head kicks.
It definitely makes sense.
But then again, you can surprise. I mean, we saw John Jones knock out Daniel Cormier with a head kick, and Daniel Cormier, an Olympic-level wrestler.
Yeah, he kept touching that body, though. He set it up the first round, so. You know, like they say, when you want to do something, what you need to do is work on something else. You want a head kick, touch the body. Beautiful short elbow. There's Josh saying, no, it didn't hurt. Typically, that means it hurts, though. Whenever you got to say it didn't hurt, it means it hurt.
Halfway through this last round.
Good check. Another good. Oh, no, that inside. Oh, that was a big cross. So what Walter needs to do, he needs to just stay long and keep that jab in his face. Keep that jab in his face.
For the first time in this fight, we're really seeing Flores now controlling the distance. Good right hand by Koser. You've seen Josh typically dictating this, taking the middle of the cage. Now you're seeing Walter being the aggressor.
Beautiful 1-2. He's coming in with overhands. Oh,
Another good right hand.
good punch to the body.
Josh, a very good counter fighter. Just those instincts that you can only get from putting in cage time, of which he has a lot. Flores still very light on the feet as we're almost 14 minutes into this fight, still moving very well.
One thing I will say about Flores, he's not really throwing every shot with power. You see some of those kicks he's just throwing out just to let him know. Just to let him know. And a lot of times, that's the good thing about being a pro is they don't have to throw as hard as they want to, as you see in amateur fights, because they know this is just to set up the next shot.
Yeah, that you have 15 minutes to fill.
Exactly. I will say, if you look at Josh's face, he seems like he's looking at Flores' chest. So he's not really telling where he's going to be striking next, which is also real good.
Oh yeah, he's keeping the eyes glued right in on those collarbone areas, mixing up, changing levels.
Let's go, Josh, get a finish.
Walter shooting the takedown. Action pressed up right in front of us with 15 seconds to go. There you go, a little sense of urgency here.
There we go. Josh is like, hey, when fight's almost over, just swing. There we go. I love the finish. I love it when guys sit there and say, come on, let's just fight. I'm not one of those guys personally, but I love to watch it.
Mutual display of respect here after 15 hard-fought minutes. What a great fight, man. Some great moments for both guys. This is one of those where I'm glad, JT, that we're here on the mic and not having to calculate scores. Both guys looking confident in themselves. I am very anxious to see how the judges have scored this one. Maybe the best I've ever seen Walter Flores look here in the NFC cage. And for Josh Koser, a very solid pro debut. If you're looking for a date night, birthday, corporate get-together, or just a fun Saturday night, check out Bury the Hatchet, the premier axe-throwing facility of Atlanta, located in Sandy Springs. You can book your party online at burythehatchet.com. Again, Bury the Hatchet, axe-throwing personified. For the gentlemen, especially the gentlemen 40 plus, listen up, Low T Nation is where you need to be. Low T Nation takes enormous pride in improving the overall health and lives of their patients, specializing in testosterone replacement therapy, women's health, and human growth hormone optimization. Many of Atlanta's own jiu-jitsu and MMA fighters are attending Low T Nation and taking advantage of the immense benefits. Visit them at lowtnation.com. LowTNation.com. Turn back the clock. Feel like you're 20 years old again. LowTNation.com. The judges are compiling their scores.
About how long it's taken, you can definitely tell it was a hard fight to score. So I guess we're glad we didn't have to score it. They're not so glad to have to score it. Also, you got two of the biggest gyms, so you don't really want to make anybody mad.
Well, yeah, regardless, you know, there's going to be about half the people in here aren't going to like whatever the decision is, unless it's a draw, and then nobody's going to like it.
Exactly. I can actually see a draw. Just based upon how long they're taking, it was hard for me to try to figure it out, so I can actually see a draw.
It is plausible.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 5-minute rounds, we have a split decision. Judge A scores the contest, 30-27, Flores. Judge B scores the contest, 20 Koser. And Judge C scores the contest, 29-28, for your winner by split decision, Walter Flores.
There you have it. Walter's took the win.
Walter Flores with the split decision. Not a surprise at all. I mean, wow, just razor close. I thought that one could have gone either way. Congratulations, Walter Flores, ATT Lima. I think that's the best I've ever seen Walter Flores look. He looked really, really sharp tonight. Crisp, striking, light on his feet, mixing it all together. Saw some good grappling exchanges. And for Josh Koser, a really good professional debut, going the distance against a grizzly veteran. And coming out, you know, taking the loss, but as a split, which means it was razor close.
Congratulations, of course, are in order. I'm excited for you. I know you fought so many tough opponents in the past. Definitely another tough opponent. How great does this victory feel to walk away with another victory for your pro record?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, first thing I want to say, thank you to God. Without him, I wouldn't be here. And second thing, I want to say to all my brothers and sisters out there dealing with mental health issues, just feeling depressed, just want to quit, I just want to tell you, I love you.
Good,
I'm here for
really
you.
Good.
And also, just
really
remember,
good.
Jesus Christ died on the cross for you because you matter. Let's go!